Now. And coming up on 11 News at 9, a building that left so many families with bitter memories is now gone. We'll take a look at the aftermath that the Return to Nature funeral home left behind.
We'll take you there live too. Plus, this today, the Nuggets set to face off against a familiar foe. A lot of you talking about this today. We'll break down what we can expect.
And let's take a quick live look outside the view from Banning Lewis Ranch this morning. Another beautiful start to a Wednesday.
We start with this, an update to an 11 breaking news alert this morning. Take a look at this. The funeral home in Penrose, now a pile of debris. Such powerful video to look at, Tony.
Yeah, and the cleanup process is continuing. The EPA is back at the site of the Return to Nature funeral home right now. They're going to be working to clear all of this debris out. And right now, 11 News reporter Cameron Dean joins us live from Penrose. Cameron, what's going on right now?
Yeah, like we said earlier, it's literally just rubble. Now, if you remember yesterday and looking forward to finding out what has happened. Live in Colorado, live in Penrose, Cameron Dean, KKTV 11 News.
Cameron, thank you. We'll check in with him in a little bit. The owners of the funeral home will be back in federal court tomorrow. The indictment that we obtained says the Halfords are accused of misusing more than $800 in CARES Act funds.
Yeah, the Halfords, they're going to be in Denver for another federal hearing. John Halford is being held in a federal facility in Englewood, just outside of Denver. Carrie, she's being held in the Jefferson County Jail. And of course, we're going to keep you updated on what happens next.
Now let's get to your No Wade weather with meteorologist Brady Brewster. Brady.
All right, guys. Well, we're off to a pretty good start at this point in the morning. We're seeing those clouds start to break up just a little bit. Today's really...
And these photos were sent in by an 11 News viewer. They show a long row of people on the ground as officers enter the home with guns.
We checked.
You're watching KKTV 11 News.
Welcome back. Today is the day. Tickets are officially on sale for the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway.
Yeah, Annie Dwyer with St. Jude. She's joining us now live to talk about this beautiful home. This is a rendering right here behind us. Now, Annie, I did my research on this house. Every year people are just, even if they're going to get ticket or not, they're interested. What is this home going to look like? Give us some background on it.
Yeah, and thank you so much for having me. So we are so excited to this gift card and of course this beautiful home as well.
And technically you could win all the early bird prizes and the house. So you definitely want to get your tickets.
I can't even imagine. Yeah.
Now the next big question, to get your ticket, it's really easy. So we've got a QR code that we're going to bring up on the screen right now. You can also hit up 11cares.com or call that 800 number that you see right there on your screen. I made it as easy as possible, guys. You go to our website, you will find a way to buy tickets. We always sell out.
Do it today. Yeah. Annie Dwyer with St. John for you. The owners of the Penrose funeral home that is now a pile of rubble like you see here, those two are in federal court again this morning.
Yeah, this all comes as the EPA is clearing out the debris after tearing down the Return to Nature funeral home this week. John and Carrie Halford, they're in court this morning for a hearing at the U.S. District Court in Denver. We do have a crew headed to the courthouse, and of course we'll check in with them in the next half an hour.
According to an indictment obtained by 11 News, that couple in Pueblo counties.
Yeah, we don't have all the mug shots, but we've got 9 behind us. They say the marijuana was illegally distributed out of state, which bypassed regulations along with tax requirements. Now, police say the alleged ringleaders were federal employees. It feels like spring might be here.
We got a little teaser of it. We're back.
No, we're still in spring. We're still in spring.
We are. We did have, that taste of winter.
And a man accused in the death of an infant is expected in Fremont County Court. William Jacobs was recently released on bond after his last court appearance earlier this month. And let's take a quick live look outside. Another beautiful shot of America's mountain this morning. A great way to start this Tuesday.
Now we have an update on a viral case. You may remember this video of a motorcyclist speeding from Colorado Springs to Denver in reportedly just 20 minutes.
Yeah, so many of you reached out to us about it. The man behind it was sentenced just minutes ago. 32-year-old Rendon Dietzman was sentenced to 14 days in jail with credit for time served and a fine of over $1,000. Now, he no longer is allowed to drive in Colorado. This video was taken last September. Investigators say that Dietzman reached speeds of up to 150 miles per hour on the 55-mile stretch. They also say he squeezed through narrow gaps, as you can see right there, between cars, putting himself and other drivers at risk.
Investigators say he was arrested in February. The funeral home that has caused so much heartbreak for so many of you It's gone now.
Yeah, that it is. And you can see that there's just a pile of dirt where the Return to Nature Funeral Home once stood. You can see it being torn down here. The EPA says the foundation was even removed and replaced with clean soil.
Now, this whole process was completed. LeBron James and the Lakers, they had an answer for them.
Gosh, at one point, I mean, right here you're seeing LeBron with the block on Murray. The Lakers, they were up 20 points. So many people were like, Lakers got this, but no.
Right.
I stayed up
You
because
knew.
I knew the Nuggets would come back. That is until
And
the
they
fourth
did.
quarter. In true Nuggets fashion, they put their foot down on the pedal, did everything they could to climb out of the hole that they put themselves in. The Nuggets, they're now going to head to LA to take on the Lakers on the road. Game 3 is this Thursday at 8 o'clock.
What do you think? Are we going to be able to pull off something like this in LA?
I expected they'd win in 5.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to lose one on the road. But I mean, the Lakers, the way LeBron was playing last night, he hit back-to-back threes. This Lakers team is not going to roll over. They're going to keep playing hard. But I do expect the Nuggets to at least take one of those 2 games on the road.
I love it. I can't wait. QB team. Denver did not have to give up much to get him.
Yeah, the trade includes a swap of some late-round draft picks in this year's class. The Jets got the Broncos' 6th-round pick. In return, Denver gets Wilson along with the Jets' 7th-round pick. Now, this is a nice low-risk reward trade for the Broncos, who are in the market for a QB after trading the last Wilson, of course. I mean, they could both wear number 3. We'll see what happens. But, you know, when it comes down to it, nobody really knows, except for the Broncos, what they're going to do this Thursday.
What are we going to do? I really want to know. Our sports team, though, we're planning something